Live. What's up, freaks, family, friends, and foes, whoever's out there, and internet, TVO, radio wave, Instagram land? How are you doing today? It's a very beautiful Tuesday. I just got home from doing some errands. I'm gonna smoke, and then I'm gonna get to reading a book and working on some other different types of projects I'm building up and about to get ready to work on. Hi, guys. Hi, Angelica. Hi, Dabbing Mermaid. Melinda's here. Tetsuo. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a very rough beginning of the week. Hi, Angels. Yeah, it's been an interesting week for sure. I'm gonna get some music going here, hopefully very soon. Alright, how are you guys doing? We'll wait as everybody comes in here. Yeah. I got filthy, sweaty hair right now. Look at all my baby hairs, guys. Look at all those baby hairs. Hi, Crocheting Punk. We need to have a talk this month. Do I still owe you talks? I'm not sure. Hold on, give me 1 second to go to my Bluetooth. There we go, I'm done. Oh, did you? I'm doing good. Dealing with some drama this week, but it's unnecessary to talk about. Just don't spread hatred, lies, and bullshit, guys. It's sad that people have to try and strong-arm people and control situations, so I'm gonna get high. I wanted to talk about today how to build your memory, or how to gain a stronger, better remembrance of things and situations, experiences, and unfamiliar environments. So a way to better remember things that are easily forgettable. One of the greatest quotes I've just recently... Thank you! I am fucking amazing. Well, you're fucking amazing. You're fucking amazing. Anyways... So today I'm going to be talking about how to better build your memory and create a stronger memory system for remembering things and focusing on the moment. Not straying away to the past or the future, but focusing on the moment and how to really remember things when it's necessary. Still recovering from surgery? Yes. No, we'll see. It's just something. If I were you guys, this is all I have to say. I wouldn't support Dangerous D. He's trying to screw me over right now. That's all I have to say. Yeah. So... One quote that really struck me was, the reason we forget things so easily is because in everyday, ordinary life, everything becomes a blur and unmemorable because it does not stand out one thing from the next. So, unless you have something going through your frontal lobe. So, why not create bizarre associations to make life a little bit more intriguing to better remember things? Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, random. He's intimidated and jealous. It's a 3-day event. So, either way, it's silly. But, creating pairs, or creating silly associations. So, say the pair you're trying to remember, I'm just trying to throw out, whatever, is book and tree. This can work with any association. Just subjugate my analogs for your own subjective analogs that work for you. Hi, Bookman 109 with the Dr. Phil photo. So, when you're trying to remember something with association, like a book, trying to remember to bring a book with you or something, create an association with it. Think like you can't start your car without this book. Don't focus on the thought for too long, but think of your book as a key, or find whatever you're trying to remember, create a mental association with it. Say you're really bad at cooking and you forget you leave stuff in the oven, or you forget you leave stuff on the stove and it burns, whatever. Why not set a pan or a pot or something in the middle of the kitchen floor to help you remember and build up that mindfulness as you begin to learn and correspond with experiences that go along. I find this helps me a lot, like a perfect example from my own everyday experiences. When I need to remember to take a package to the store and I'm about to rush out of the house because I have all these errands to do. And I usually take the packages and I set them right by the front door. Right by the front door. Literally on the floor, right by the front door. That way I have no way of forgetting them. That way I'm literally going to trip over them if I'm not paying attention as I'm walking out the front door. Just stuff like that. So you definitely understand what it's like to try and create a increased memory span and focus on different experiences that go on and trying to pair those experiences with the proper memory. It's definitely an interesting thing to focus on. But say you're somebody that sets their keys down and always forgets their keys and they lose their keys. Create some sort of mental association with wherever you're setting your keys down. Literally, it just takes a millisecond to do. Just create a funny, imaginative thought that's bizarre and out of the world that your mind can attach to and create a reflective response to better remember whatever you're trying to remember. It's like, perfect example. I hang my keys on a magnet every day when I get home from work. I used to lose them all the time until I did this. But now, anytime something like that happens, sorry, it's not focusing. We'll fix it. Anytime that's not happening now, so now I don't lose my keys anymore thanks to the magnet. So now I just automatically remind myself my keys get sucked to the wall by a magnet. It's silly, but it works. Anyways, I'm gonna get globby and dab. Huge shout out to my homies from down the street. That's literally their Instagram for leaving me some wax last night. So thank you. And everybody supporting me through all this drama I'm dealing with. It's incredibly astounding. Son of a bitch. Pale Royal? Yes, exactly. And that's why a lot of people easily create negative mental associations. Tiny Persbone said, it's sad. It's a sad way for it to happen, but trauma can also trigger to expand your memory. There are cases where people can remember their whole childhood from situations. Exactly. That's something I've gone through. Not like traumatic, but I've gone through many situations in my childhood that have allowed me to create a very associative memory with visualization in the way I view experiences and the way I remember them. Visualization is a big part of anything you're trying to do with manifestation, making things happen in the whole house. Dabs. But some people really, really attach themselves to negative situations more easily, and that's why it's hard for them to break the negative pattern and cycle through, which is usually what causes, PTSD, anxiety, or a bunch of other mental disorders, along with, people being unable to let go of their past and create a new present future because they're so focused on worried what's going to happen from what happened in their past. It's sad, but I am not a person of PTSD. I would say I'm a person of PTG, which is post-traumatic growth disorder, or evolution, post-traumatic growth evolution. It's where you go through a traumatic experience and it helps you actually learn, reflect, and grow of how not to go back towards that horrible experience and better create ways in your life to avoid things like that from happening again. Alice Miller? I've heard of Alice Miller. Alice Miller is a great writer. Ugh. High as fuck. It's one of those days, guys. One of those days. Hey, Miss Sarah. How are you? Just talking about memory, reflection, and association. Pairs are always your best friend. I'm reading a very good book right now. It's about how to never forget anything and keep the ultimate memory, and that definitely comes in handy when it comes to ontological mathematics and applying that system to different areas of your life. I'm still in the beginning with the mathematics, but yeah, it's a lot to process. It's a lot to process, especially when I don't have much going on at times, shows wise, and I'm struggling with income. It's hard to focus and not work. Exactly. Constantly expect a new result in your association. If you stay plagued to everything's going to always be the same all the time, you will not get new experiences. Your mental association will determine the outcome of your experience in your reality. It's as simple as that. Look, I'm getting a mustache. You guys can see it. Should I grow my facial hair out? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to grow my facial hair out. I've been breaking out so much all over the place. All over the place. These are actually staple sores. But that's it. So exciting to talk about. Well, I'm glad it can be a huge inspiration to you, Angel. I'm just trying to tell people to get off their ass and do something with their life instead of worrying what others are going to think and letting it hold them back. Because there's a lot of people that hate me and despise me for what I do, and they try to put me down for it, and I don't let it hold me back. I'm very successful with what I do. I may struggle sometimes, but that's because of the way I like to live. I could move and get a smaller, cheaper apartment, but no, I like a $1,300 apartment all by myself with 2 bedrooms, which I can have anybody over at any time. I do this because I'm showing you guys you can struggle along the way. You can learn to sacrifice things you don't truly need that you think you need, but you're just really addicted to your mental association and how it makes you feel emotionally. There's so much you can learn to let go of and refocus your purpose onto building yourself and building a better world along the way. I hope that's what you guys see. So, so you did your third thing. I used to practice with scissors. Well, thank you so much, Tiny Perspron. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, freaks of all ages, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed. This video will be uploaded to my Patreon subscribers, so please be sure to check out my Patreon if you get the chance. It's always helpful. You can always subscribe for $1 and see some weird behind-the-scenes content, stuff like this, which you will get access to at all times, plus early access to photos and fun other stuff. Or you can sign up and get a signed print for even cheaper than I saw them on PayPal and through Facebook and Instagram. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Black Market Sellout, you just tuned in and we're logging off, but you can always watch this on my Patreon. I'm uploading these to there lately. Thank you, Onyx, for yourself. It's just gonna take the time and spread the insanity, but I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm never gonna work for anybody else ever again. Thank you guys for supporting my insane, freaky lifestyle. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. So remember, never doubt yourself, and don't let the haters get you down. Keep your chin up and a smile stretched across your face, because anything is possible that you will to accomplish. Stay brutal, everybody.